Welcome back to Scottish Man Cave, and finally welcome back to this week's vlog. It has been a while, and I'm not gonna lie, it has been pissing down or rain, but I don't care. I'm at the charity shops, so let's go for a charity shop hunt.
The next day.
Right guys, it's the next day, and don't let the crappy looking weather fool you. It is absolutely roasting, and I'm wearing my sunglasses because I'm trying to hide my puffy eyes. Honestly, I haven't had hay fever in quite some time, but normally I do get really bad hay fever, and today is not an exception. My eyes have been running for about 2 days now actually. And you might be wondering why I've got a carrier bag. Well, simple fact is I need a new backpack. My backpack that I've been wearing for some time. Yes, it's had its day. I had to put it in the bin this morning. So I'm off to Sports Direct to see if I can get a decent backpack from there. If not, I'll go to where I would normally go, which is called Trespass. It's like a mountain shop kind of thing, but they do not too bad bags. So normally when I was out in my vlogs I would use the Trespass bag, but again that had its day as well. But yeah, I'm sorry guys if I sound snuffly. I had a massive nosebleed last night as well, just because of the humidity. The humidity is unbearable. I can handle heat no problem, but see when it comes to the humid side of things, oh my god, I struggle. And the poor cat as well, she's been struggling all weekend. Sickness, diarrhea, I've never seen her this ill in my life. So I have been really looking after her, but also as well, it was kind of hard. I didn't want to miss another week's vlog. I have been on hiatus for quite a little while now, and yeah, I just wasn't wanting to really go another week without a video. So here we are. It's probably not the best video in the world, but at least it's something. Because I want to really get back to, doing what I do best, which is of course going in charity shops. So yeah, I'm going to go down to Sports Direct at Berry Den, but I'm also going to check the big Bernardo's while I'm at it. Just have a wee look. Maybe tomorrow we might go to Bankery or something. Have a look there for more CDs. I've actually got a CD delivery coming as well from Music Magpie. I know what CDs they are now, but I think there could be 4 decent CDs to add to the collection, and I might start using Music Magpie quite a lot now, because I quite like the stuff they sell in Asda. So we've got better selection on the website. So it was 4 for £8 or £2.99 each for the CDs. So just ones that are quite fancied, and I couldn't be really bothered waiting months to find them out in the wild. So we will hopefully have that by the end of this week's vlog. But yeah, sorry guys, I feel like I'm away to sneeze just now. Just hay fever and me do not get on. I've actually phoned the doctor for fixofenadine tablets, because like the bog standard tablets you get from the shop just do not do it for me. But yeah, weirdly enough, I never really struggled last year. Never really had hay fever that much. But I don't know if it's just the humidity, and the grass cutters are being out as well around Aberdeen, so when the grass is getting cut, it doesn't help my hay fever. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Just a wee update I guess on eBay. Again, kept trying with them, just absolutely no luck with eBay. That ship is sailed as far as I'm concerned. Vintage as well. I'm starting to have a wee bit of second thoughts, guys, to be honest, about reselling in general. I thought that might be the path to go in terms of reselling and making an income. But as I say, like a massive YouTuber I watched, Big Al, he just got banned from eBay. And again, Vintage is a better platform, but yeah, I'm just not sure, guys. I'm not sure. But one thing for certain is I'm still going the self-employment rate, that's for sure. So we will have a website up and running, maybe in quicker than we think actually. I'm quite tech savvy, I'm good at building websites, so I might have a website out and then start trying to make money from that, possibly. And I think as well, I was thinking this, my ideal job would be working from home and I can see the cat 24/7. But I think with this channel, whatever I do, if I do go, I might still go down the vintage route as well. So I'll probably do that and the websites. But basically, what am I trying to say? I would I've always wanted a job where I could just like stay at home, chill with the cat, and then just, you know, be in my pajamas or whatever, and then go on the computer and, you know, just do your job from there. And the problem is, I would take a job working from home, but the problem is, a lot of these work from home jobs you see on Indeed, they're sketchy as hell. They're very sketchy. And let's be honest, I've spent 15 years commuting on a bus all my life, and a lot of the time it'd be 2 buses, an hour there, an hour back home. That's 2 hours a day just wasted of my own time. And if you add it up, it's 10 hours a week. So add that up to years, it's over 360 hours. In fact, it's probably way more than that. I'm miscalculating here. My maths is terrible. But you know what I'm saying. Time is key in life. You don't have more than one life. You've only got one chance at life. So why waste it on, you know, transport? And even if you have a car, it doesn't matter. Still having to make that commute every single morning. You know what I mean? So the future is anyway working from home. You know, oil and gas, people getting paid off left, right and centre. You know, jobs are now, you know, people are losing their jobs because of AI. People are losing their jobs because, you know, there's robots now at Amazon, for example, working in their warehouse. So you've got to adapt to the times, and that's the thing. There's, you know, I get it. If you're in your 50s or something and you've just done one thing all your life and that's all you know, I completely get it. But if you're young like me that doesn't have the responsibility of kids, now if I had a kid I'd get a job right away, right? There's no left, like there's no debate, right? Or if I was in danger kind of thing. But I've worked all my life. I've worked in oil and gas for 15 years and was miserable. So you gotta find a good balance in life. But of course you need to make money somehow, you know. So I'm quite entrepreneurial anyway, and I know it's not for everybody. Some people just stay in a job, be miserable all their lives and suffer, and I get it. I've done it myself for 15 years, and it's just not worth it for me. But for other people, you know, I totally get it. If you've got a mortgage to pay and all that, yeah. And I did have a mortgage at one point, so I know the responsibility of that. But as I say, it's one of them things where I think I can do it. I do have belief I can make a full income online, one way or another. So maybe Vinted or eBay is not the answer, but something else will be. So again, it's just experimenting and trying new things, really. See what works, what doesn't work. You know, and I think with display, for example, I've sold quite a lot of displays. Sold like over 50, and they'll charge £100 for the display, but I've only made like $3-4. Doesn't sit right with me, so I'm looking into that as my own potential website to not compete with display, but you know, take more of a percentage of the profits, you know, because like $4 and they're selling it for $99 profit when it's my design just doesn't feel right. And the thing is as well, they control what you can upload and can't upload, so that's been my issues with display. They're a good platform for fiddling about, but I know the concept works. I just need it on my own website now, so that's one thing I'm going to do. So I might turn my focus onto that now instead of the Vinted and eBay, I'm thinking. And it means a less hands-on approach as well. I can automate more things rather than, you know, physically doing the work. So if I were to work in Spain, I can work in Spain if I want a holiday. I don't have to go on holiday mode and lose money for a couple of days, you know. That's what I'm thinking anyway. I do love selling on Vinted, and I did enjoy selling on eBay, but if I'm making enough money, I won't really need to do that anyway, because that's what I'm saying, freedom of time, you know. And I know eBay sellers have got the freedom, they've not got a boss, but I guess they don't have the freedom, like they're working 12 other days sometimes. You know, what amount of listings and everything. So I've really thought about it. And again, I might still do Vinted on the side just to fund the collection, but if I'm making enough money with the websites and stuff, I won't need that. And everything's going to be chimed into Scottish Man Cave, so the website might not even be, although I own scottishmancave.com, it might not even be scottishmancave.com. I might do something else. So it's not, the issue is with Scottish Man Cave, it's only for a very small demographic kind of thing. So if I have something that appeals to all sorts of genres and all sorts of things, obviously you've got TikTok's brilliant, Instagram, all that kind of stuff for social media. So I think what I've learned is don't rely on big conglomerate companies like eBay, Amazon, Vinted, even TikTok Shop, if you can get banned, Etsy, all these big companies. Yes, it'll be a lot harder to gain traffic, but I'm confident I can do. Because I think I'm quite pretty good tech-wise, and I'm not the best graphic designer, but the good thing is, the best thing about business is you always outsource your weaknesses. So again, you just get a graphic designer to make your designs, and they're super cheap. You know, you get graphic designers from countries like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, China. Well, not so much China, I've noticed, but it's mostly that kind of countries in Asia, and it's very cheap to get logos and designs made. It's not expensive. So, but one thing I've realised is, on display, again, I outsourced some of the work, and it turns out it was my designs that was actually selling on display. It wasn't the graphic designers. So I'm no graphic designer whatsoever, but I can make decent designs and ones that can sell, because it's proved on the display platform. So I think we'll go down that route instead. And it means as well, I'm not forking out 200 quid a month on a container as well. And that was the other thing. I think, you know, that was a couple of years ago, so I'm pretty confident the prices are probably going up as well. You know, with the cost of living crisis, all that kind of stuff. I dare say it's maybe £50 a month more expensive. Could be wrong, it might not be, but maybe it's an unnecessary cost just now. And as I say, if I can make enough money, I won't need a container, especially for Vinted. So I might start just buying stuff for myself. Now, when it comes to the boot sales, I'm still doing them, but I'll probably just be for myself. So it'll be for my own collection. I won't be buying now stuff just to sell on Vinted, I think, or anything. It's just going to be for my own personal collection and all that. There's not going to be, you know, that sort of a thing as well, with eBay and Amazon. So because I don't drive, which is all, I always said this in a job interview, my biggest Achilles heel is I don't drive. Now, I did a lot of lessons. I spent over easily $2,000 on lessons, but the guy just kept mucking me about. Something going on there, it's like cameras here, papers maybe, I don't know. But yeah, they kept mucking me about, so it was quite annoying. Like, you would turn up 15 minutes late for a driving lesson. So, and when I was younger, of course, I had a lot more while back then, so I liked my Iron Appas and kind of like Magalufs and all that back then. So, you know, I loved a cheeky lad's holiday back then. And a lot of the time I would just go on holiday myself as well. I'd go to like Costa del Sol, I'd go to Malta, I went to Cyprus on my own. So I travelled a lot when I was on holiday. Like, anytime I took holidays when I worked at the airport, I was always going abroad. I wasn't staying at home. It's a bit different now that I've got the cat and I'm on my own in that sense. Now, of course, my mum will be with the cat now and again, but you know, I don't have the finances to go on holiday every couple of weeks or so like I used to. I used to get like 6 holidays at least a year. And I want that again, to be honest. I want to do international vlogs on the channel. You know, I love traveling. It's another hobby of mine. I love traveling. Maybe not on a plane for 10 hours, but I love exploring new places and stuff, and just walking about for hours. I do enjoy that. So we will be going to more new places on the channel as well. But I guess that's kind of an update on where I am at the moment. I know, guys, sometimes I can be all over the place, and as I say, I think a lot of like the support I got for the eBay videos is just amazing. But I think what I'm realising is, don't put your eggs into one basket, and don't rely on these big companies, because they can shut you down tomorrow. And they don't care. Like, if you watch Big Al's video, who's a massive eBay reseller, had employees and stuff, he's had to pay off some of his employees because eBay banned him. You know, so eBay are scumbags, let's be honest. And apparently, I never knew this, but I think there was like, he mentioned on his videos, like a couple in the United States that were making videos about eBay, and the negative videos, of course. And apparently eBay employees were harassing them. 5 of them got arrested. So it just shows you what kind of, and again, not every employee works for eBay are scumbags. A lot of them are genuine people just try to make a living for themselves. But you know, eBay, horrible company, horrible company. Especially like the annoying thing is, I like buying CDs on eBay, and now I've like, well, I'm banned anyway, so I'm not allowed to buy, but I could easily just create a new account and buy from the new account. But it's not the eBay seller's fault. It's just eBay as a platform. It's almost like I feel like I'm just not going to buy off of eBay for the principle of it, because they've screwed me over. So why should I give them my customer? So like my customer. You know what I'm trying to say. Why should I be a customer to eBay? Especially when they ban me. But they ban me from buying as well. So I'll have to create a new account for that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm probably waffling on as usual. But it's just good to be back in the vlogs again. It's just been such a busy couple of weeks. Personally, I'm feeling great. I feel great. I'm good. But it's just a few family things I had to attend to. I don't want to get too personal or into detail on my vlogs, but in terms of myself, I'm great. I feel good. It feels good to be vlogging again, kind of thing. But it was more the family reasons I had to attend to. But the good thing is, you know, a member of my family's on the mend, which is good. So that's the main thing. So sometimes as well, when it comes to situations like this, you know, jobs are important for, obviously, stability, for money, but there's more important things to life than, you know, working the 9 to 5, working the office-based job, you know, having that title, you know, supervisor, manager, CEO, you know. I think nowadays, like, there's more room for freedom, and you know, it's not like the 80s when there was no internet or anything, and you had to, you know, work your way up through a company and everything. You know, I've done that for 15 years. Technically, I have the qualifications to be a warehouse manager, and I'm like decent money. I could get my RGIT tomorrow, or the Boxset, and I can double the money I was making. I can make like 60 grand a year working offshore if I want to. I've got the qualifications. I've got the onshore experience. I've got the dangerous goods by air and sea. I've got like like COSH and all that kind of crap. The only thing I don't have is the Boxset, and I could go offshore and earn like £350 a day if I wanted to. Because essentially, like, my dad's worked offshore for years and years and years, but I've got similar qualifications to him. It's just that he's obviously worked offshore for 20 odd years, but in terms of onshore, Obviously he's got way more experience than I do. I still have the same qualifications that I needed for the job. So, but oil and gas is, nah. I'm out. I don't care if I make minimum wage. If I can sit at home and be on my computer, that's all I want to do. And it's not being lazy. I want to get out there, I want to get fit, I want to get active. I love going out and just walking on my vlogs and go to these charity shops. And like, I think Adam there in 1995, who's changed his name, he used to be there in 1995. He said it as well, like the amount of travelling I do for my vlogs is mental, like he couldn't do it. So, it's true. It's a lot of travel, but I enjoy it. I love it. I love getting up at like 5 in the morning to go on a massive trip, and I will manage to eventually get more travel, the likes of Edinburgh, Glasgow, the Central Belt, so many places that I want to go that I haven't been to yet on the channel. I've been to Glasgow and Edinburgh and Inverness, but I haven't filmed it before. That was before I started filming on YouTube. So again guys, I'm waffling on, so I'm going to go and find a backpack, but I'm also going to check out the Bernardo's charity shop as well, the big one, see if they've got anything. We did pick up some stuff yesterday, but nothing video game, well, one video game I think it is, so not a lot of video games, and that's the thing that I'm finding hard just now, is just finding video games that are worth adding to the collection and ones I don't already own or anything like that. So yeah guys, let's have a look at Sports Direct and then we'll have a look at Bernardo's. Here we go guys, Sports Direct, and yeah, the last game in Aberdeen as well. Right, unfortunately I couldn't film in Sports Direct because music and the copyright strikes and all that. Did not get a backpack, but I did pick up a game for the Nintendo Switch for £6. £6 for a brand new Nintendo Switch game. I'm super happy about it, and I'll show you guys once we're back in the man cave. But now we're going to have a look at Bernardo's, see if there's anything in the charity shop that I might fancy. But for £6, that's an absolute bargain for a brand new game. But yeah, apart from that, there's absolutely nothing in Sports Direct. No backpack that, you know, was decent quality kind of thing. And I don't like paying over the odds for Adidas and all that, because I just think a lot of their material's kind of cheap, actually, compared to like some other brands. Like, I kind of want a North Face bag, because they're quite sturdy, but they're quite expensive. So, so I probably will just go back and get the bag from Trespass. So I'm just coming up to Bernardo's now. But yeah, annoyingly, I hate music playing because obviously YouTube just take your video down. So but yeah, Bernardo's, you see me go to this one quite often. Quite a big Bernardo's, biggest in Aberdeen. But yeah, let's have a wee look in Bernardo's. Yeah guys, this is the usual games. Nothing to write home about now. Okay, but yeah, can't seem to find anything here in Bernardo's that I really want. Yeah, unfortunately nothing there for me. Normally that Bernardo's is quite good for stuff. Not really video games, it's normally just floor down there, but normally get some decent CDs or sealed box sets or DVDs and stuff, but yeah, just nothing screaming at me. I'm actually thinking I might have a wee look into TK Maxx. They might have like, they sometimes have like big designer brands at like super cheap prices, so I might have a wee look to see if there's anything for myself actually. You know, maybe a backpack, I'm hoping, because yeah, that one's a Sports Direct. They're not really durable, and that's what I need, is a durable backpack. I guess Matalan might have, but it'll be their own brand. I'm looking for like a North Face or something would be good, but yeah, just nothing in that charity shop. telling you something, guys, it is really, really clammy. Like, the heat is just unbearable. My nose is running like a river, and it's just horrible. It's like getting on your face. That's what it feels like. So anyway, guys, I'll have a wee look in TK Maxx. Might even have a look in B&M, see if they've got any video games, because sometimes they do, and sometimes they hate some like cheap PS5 games for like £6 and stuff. So I'm still happy I got that Nintendo Switch game, so it's been worth the day out already, for £6. So yeah, guys, next time I see you, I'll be in TK Maxx if there's no music and copyright and all that rubbish. Right, so I got a backpack, as you can see, from TK Maxx, and it's actually the trespass ones I like, so pretty happy with that. Unfortunately though, nothing in B&M video game wise, which is okay. I'm absolutely fine with that. So yeah, oh, it's absolutely, it's cooler now. It's cooled down quite a bit, which is good. It needs to rain badly, really, but yeah, guys, still a wee bit of time of the day. I'm not ready to quite go home, but as I say, I've been to most of the charity shops I want to go to. There is a couple that are too far a trek, to be honest. So yeah, try to figure out what I'm going to do. I think I might go to the other TK Maxx. There's 2 TK Maxxes in Aberdeen, so I might have a wee look at that one as well. Again, I would love to film in the shops, but I'm just getting copyrighted and stuff, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, this bag feels good. Not bad for £16, which is alright. It's about the same price, I think, in the... No, in fact, the same bag was £21 in the actual trespass shop. So it's actually a wee bit cheaper. It was the last one as well, so maybe that's why. But I like these bags. I had the blue one before, now I've got the grey one. The only downside is the rip sometimes, but they're not too bad. They do me about a year normally to 6 months, so for £16 it's not too bad. And when I'm out charity shopping, I'm only buying stuff for myself now, so I don't need a gigantic big thing. And I just think it's easier going about and kind of thing. So yeah, I'll wait ahead to town and then see what I can find, if there's anything at all that might be relevant for the channel.
1 hour later.
Right, guys, so I'm just in Union Square and I've just found the perfect present for RTB Reese, and that is the Captain American shield for £139. It's quite cool, actually. I do like, what is it, Mankind, is it? Yeah, it used to be like Forbidden Planet or something, did it? But yeah, Captain American shield for £139. And I know RTB Reese is getting wound up right now because it's not Captain American, it's Captain America. So yeah, guys, £139 though. Fair chunk of money for a bit of merchandise, but guess if you love your Marvel, if you're a Marvel geek, you would spend that kind of money. So anyway, I'm gonna have a look at TK Maxx and then I might grab a Starbucks or something. I'll wait and see. And then I'm on 2 minds to go to Bankery today instead now. Yeah, I might. I'm not 100% sure. I need to check the time and all that. If not, I might do it next week's vlog. Cheers, mate. Thanks. I might do it next week's vlog or something instead. So, but yeah, I'm gonna have a really little nosy in the TK Maxx here, and then see if there's anything I fancy. Because yeah, they had some decent brands in the Kitty Brewster one. I'm so tempted to buy a Puma top for like £9, something like that. So, because I'm going to start going to the gym, so I'm going to need some gym wear. So yeah, I might debate to buy it if it's in here, kind of thing. So I'm not too sure, but yeah, I'll have a look and take TK Maxx, and then next time you see me, well, maybe be at Starbucks. I'm not entirely sure yet what I'm doing. Yeah, guys, I decided to skip the Starbucks and the Costa coffees and stuff. I'm just going to grab a coffee back home. So yeah, the next time you see me, guys, we will be back in the man cave.
2 hours later.
Welcome back to the man cave, and my god, it's been a while since I've said that. I'm an idiot though, absolute idiot. So I think I mentioned I was getting a new bag, and in my old bag from the charity shop trip yesterday, I had picked up a PS2 game called what was it? Sledge? What was it again? Sledge. It was basically an EA game. It was a sledging game. What was it called? Sled Storm. That's it. It was this game here from it's in CEX. Right, here we go. So Sled Storm's £2 from CEX. I picked it up in the charity shop. I think I paid £1.50. Stupid idiot binned it by accident. So I missed that game, I think. It's either that or I've misplaced it. So it's not on this video anyway. Also picked up Pop Party 8. Already own it, so this will just go straight back to a charity shop because I'm an umpty. For some reason I'm not getting my music on my phone, but it works on my MP4. So, but there's not much pickups, but what I have picked up I think is decent anyway. So to the CDs first. So as I said, I picked up Pop Party 8 by Own It. Picked up this for £1 in Asda, Franz Ferdinand. Yeah. Take Me Out's a good tune, and what's the other one that's quite decent, I know. I'm trying to remember the other one. My head's fried. If you can see my eyes, like the hay fever, like I think my eyes bloodshot actually. But yeah, Franz Ferdinand, I like Take Me Out. I think it's Lucky, Get So Lucky. That one's a decent tune, so for £1 I've picked it up. And a Now CD that I didn't own, Now 70. Black and Gold's a tune on this from Sam Sparrow. Like, this is back when I was at school. So Propane Nightmares from Pendulum. Oh, what a tune that is actually. So there's some decent tunes on here, like. And that was one of the Now CDs that I didn't own, so I'm really, really happy with that. That was, I think, two for £1 with the Pop Party, so for £1 I was happy enough with that anyway. And I actually picked up DVDs for a change, and yeah, 2 brand new and sealed box sets. The first one I picked up, and I think these were both in different charity shops. The first one I picked up was The Godfather. Paid £6.99 for this. Now I've never actually seen The Godfather, but I do quite like the Mafia. So yeah, for a brand new box set, brand new and sealed, £6.99. I think this could be worth a bit more than £6.99. It might not be, but it's movies I've always wanted to see anyway. So I think it's got 4 movies on it, but it's a 5-disc set, I think so. For, you know, £6.99, it's not a bad price. Yes, it's a wee bit pricey for a charity shop, but I'm happy enough to pick it up. And that's what I'm going to do from now on. When it comes to sealed box sets and stuff, I'm only going to pick up things that I think I might watch. So that's why I haven't had much DVDs or Blu-ray pickups recently. But the other sealed DVD box set I picked up, I think it's an absolute bargain here, but it was pricey. It was very expensive, and that is Prison Break for £15. And again, it's a series I've never seen, but with what I hear, it's meant to be really good. And yeah, it's £15, but I know Amazon is still selling this for $39.99. So again, I could easily flip this on Vinted if I wanted to fund the collection, but yeah, I'm keeping it. I want to watch it, so I believe it's every single series. It's a 25-disc set anyway, so and yeah, I cancel Netflix anyway. I'm just watching WWE now and again. That's the only reason why I kept Netflix, was WWE. I'm going to Netflix, but I'm kinda not bored of WWE just now, but it's It's not appealing to me at the moment. So the only game pickup I've got, because I've lost that PS2 copy so far in this week's vlog, was for £6, and it was in the Sports Direct game. Now, I don't know if this is a bargain or not, but I think for any Switch game that's brand new sealed, for £6, I'm picking it up. And that game is called The Endling. I don't know what's about, but it looks like a platformer. Kinda gives me that Spirit of the North kind of vibes. That's a game I'm going to stream on the channel eventually. It's Spirit of the North for the PlayStation 5, but yeah, originally this was £17, and they had it on a sale for £6. So I'm really happy with that. And yeah, let's take a look and see if it's any good or it's complete trash. But for £6, absolute bargain.
A few moments later.
So let's see what the Endling is all about. I've got absolutely no clue whatsoever, so I'm going in blind. I'm just gonna play the first like 10 minutes or so and see what I think of it. But for £6, it's not too bad at all. I cannot complain. £6 for any Switch game, it's decent. But yeah, it's got that Spirit of the North kind of look about it. I don't know if it's just because it's a fox. We'll soon see. It could be like a platformer, like a side scroller. I'm not too sure. But let me know in the comments, guys, what you think of the game. I will say the graphics look good. So I've got a dig. I like the music as well. Adds to the atmosphere of it. It's a bunny. But yeah, it looks like it's a forest fire. And we've got to get out the forest fire, maybe? Right, I think we need to dig again. I'm guessing we've got to dig. No. I'm trying to remember, how do I dig again? So I'm getting stuck here. But I don't think, maybe we need to go back the way. Unless we've just got to go for a real big run, I don't know. See, you can only go back and sideways. So there must be a way. Yeah, because you can only go left or right. So how do I dig again? I don't even think it'll let me dig, to be honest. I'm not sure, guys. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. But I do like the music. Oh, hold on. Where is this taking me? Yeah, I think we go this way, maybe. Hold A to climb. So I always get muddled up with Nintendo controllers. There we go. So, clearly, we couldn't get up that way, so I think you've just got to do a bit of problem solving. Well, what the hell's this thing? Oh no, no, no! Is it dead? Phew. Thought it was dead. Although, oh no, we're injured. Yeah, we're injured. Oh no. I'll tell you what, the game's definitely intrigued me. Maybe a game to stream on the channel, you know. But at least we're out the fire now. Yeah, I don't... There we go. So the only thing is, obviously, it's just a side-scroller kind of game, so we can't really move too many directions. Oh wow, keep out. Well, I think we need to go over here. So can we get... I'm trying to think. Where do we go? It's definitely piquing my interest, this, though. It's quite spooky. Poor thing. And it's injured as well. So it can't really run. Yeah, and that's just going back the way. So I think that we need to go back to where we were. But yeah, I don't know if this is like a rip-off of Spirit of the North, or this came out before Spirit of the North. But I think Spirit of the North's more like open world, so, and this is more side-scroll, so. I think it was here. Is it this way I can get up? There we go. So I'm trying to figure out... Oh, is that a track potentially? No. So I must have to go up this wall where it says keep out. There we go. So again, it's just getting used to playing a side scroller, but it's like a side scroller that... Oh wow, is this like a side level? But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the game. Loading times on Switch are quite long, but poor thing. It's found its den anyway. Oh no. It's clearly injured. Oh, don't die. Oh, it's pregnant. It was pregnant. Oh no, didn't tell me the deed. Oh no. Oh. You've got to pick one of the cubs. Oh, no way. Or pups. What do you call foxes' kids? I'm not sure if they're pups, cubs, or what one's the cutest? Oh no. I think we'll go with this one. Please make sure they're all alive. Yay! Phew! For you. I've got to admit, I'm very intrigued by the game. For £6 already, I'm thinking it's worth my money. Yes, right guys, I think we're gonna leave it there because yeah, I'm going to Extinction is Forever. Oh, so they must be like the last cubs or something, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it there guys, but wow, that looks actually really good. I must admit, I quite like the look of that. So yeah guys, let me know in the comments what you think of, you know, the introduction of the endling. Yeah, it's pretty decent, and it says here, will a mother fox manage to keep? Oh, so you have to keep its ruts. It's called. Oh no, sorry, cubs. I can't read. It's dark to be fair. Cubs alive. Oh my god, so we're going to keep the cubs alive. Wow, this game's got to be class. For £6, I am very happy with my purchase. And of course, it wouldn't be a vlog without Chester the cat, and my poor baby has had sickness and diarrhea pretty much for a few days, but she's on the mend, she's got tablets, she's still a very happy cat. Hey. And yeah, I've been spending a lot of my time looking after her, so I couldn't really get to Bankery. We will do that maybe next week. That'll just be for CDs, and I think we're just going to chill in the man cave next week, and then hopefully be on the road maybe in 2 weeks time, I'm hoping. But yeah guys, that's going to do it for this week's vlog. I just hope everyone has a fantastic week, and it's so good to be back on the vlogs, and yeah, hopefully Chester has a quick and speedy recovery. But yeah, I probably will be doing more streams. I'm really enjoying the streams at the minute. So yeah, we'll be playing more Detroit Become Human, and also I forgot to mention about Mind's Eye. I might actually make a video on that, or I'll give you my quick thoughts actually just now. I actually really liked the game. Was it ready? No. There was quite a few bugs and stuff, but I actually enjoyed it for what it was. I think if you play the game and don't expect it to be GTA, it's got a little bit of the GTA kind of, what am I trying to say? It's got that kind of love letter to GTA. Obviously, it's got that GTA DNA. That's what I'm trying to say. DNA. It's got the GTA DNA in the game, but it's completely different. It's like playing a movie. It's really fun. So if you play the game and don't expect it to be GTA, you'll enjoy yourself. But anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. If you're new around here, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing. It does help the channel. And yeah, there'll be a lot more content coming out from me. So anyway guys, have a good week, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Ciao.